Yo, what's going on? What's up with this Fat Joe and like hold on, we about to try to break this down and see what is going on, man. So I hear Fat Joe went on My Expert Opinion and he had some interesting comments. I think he feels like Puerto Ricans were part of the people that were at the forefront of hip hop, and he's been kind of pushing that for a while. I don't know why he's doing that. I mean, other than like, he's Puerto Rican or whatever. Like, it's the only reason why I could see why he's even trying to do that. I watched a little bit of what he said on the Math Hoffa podcast, and he's trying to minimalize some things. So Math gave me permission to go ahead and react to it, like his, some things that he's got on his channel. I got the Quarter Lab approval. The problem is, like, if I upload a video, right, then I can hit them and they can clear it. But if it's just like me live, then it creates like a whole different issue. So, I just wanted to go live and kind of break this down with y'all, from some different point of views of what's happening. Let's listen to Urban Politicians TV. He's got he's basically gonna run through what's going on, and then we're gonna listen to what he's saying. Lord Jamar is saying, because he's gonna run Lord Jamar's clips.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in as I seen and start to get some momentum and some steam on the Twitter timeline today that Fat Joe had took some shots at Lord Jamar, Tariq Nasheed, and FBA's.
First of all, I'm annoyed with Fat Joe. You know what I mean? Before we get into this FBA and all of that, FBA, I think, is like, I think, isn't FBA like all black people is what it really is, like, is what it represents, like all black people. So you really, Fat Joe taking a shot at everybody, bro. And one thing I really don't like about him, like, people can get mad, like when he was out there like supporting Kamala Harris, dude, he looked like a fool to me, man. He's just like one of these dudes that's pandering. You know how, you can be whatever you want to be in politics, but I'm so sick of these celebrities trying to convince the black people to vote Democrat, and Democrats haven't done anything for us, like, since I don't know when. And he's like continuing to try, like, he's just like the quintessential silly, I should say, like hip hop artist. And he stole my y'all know how I've been like how I be saying like wait a minute and like all of that stuff. Like, he started doing that. Like, he ain't give me no credit for it. Like, I don't know. Shout out to Fat Joe. But like the whole like Kamala Harris like trying to support that, like, nah, bro. Like, I got my feelings towards Fat Joe, but it is what it is. I don't hate him or nothing like that. I don't like the way he been moving like recently. And another thing that Fat Joe is doing is he's blocking anybody and everybody that's got like a hashtag FBA. Like, so if they say anything to Fat Joe and they got a hashtag FBA or whatever, he's blocking you off rip. You're getting blocked. So we'll see.
Latest appearance on Math Hoffa podcast and My Expert.
Yeah, okay. Global Status TV in the comment section said, FBA, all blacks who didn't migrate here. You built America. That's FBA. Bro, for him to be dissing FBA is ridiculous, bro. And then he's sitting on the My Expert Opinion podcast, like saying the N-word and all that. Like, bruh, like, what is you doing? Like, bro, you look European to me. I don't care that you like Latin or whatever. I know you used to be like a goon in the streets and all thug, like, you know what I'm saying? But you look white, bro. Like, you saying that is just crazy to me. Like, you dissing us and then you saying that. And I don't care what y'all say. When they, like, these Latin people, bro, and I've known a lot of Latin people in my life, bro. I mess with a lot of Latin girls, you know what I'm saying? Thug life, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. They families do not be liking black people, bro. I don't care what they tell you. They try to sell you when they go on these like interviews and stuff. They don't. You know what I mean? Go to jail. Thug life, go to jail. If you go to jail, everybody clicking up. Latins, very rarely are they clicking up with black people. Like, jail will show you, like, I mean, I'll be watching, like, all these jail shows. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, they click up what they own, bro. They be calling us all kind of crazy stuff. Man, and then you want to sit there and be using it in, like, I don't like that, bro. I don't, bro. It's like they be trying to do that when it's convenient to sound cool in a song or in interviews and all that, but y'all really don't. If y'all family members start bringing us home to the kitchen, man, y'all ain't gonna be feeling good about that. I already know. I don't care. I'm just saying what it is, bro.
Opinion, and I can't put the clip here. Mad Hoffa does have his stuff copywritten and stuff like that, but y'all can watch it in full over there. But I did listen to it because it started to get a debate, different people having different opinions about this conversation of the origins of hip-hop, FBAs, and things like that. And I do gotta say, first and foremost, Fat Joe and others who are not hip to what FBA is, you have to go get educated and you have to understand. It don't matter how you feel about Tariq Nasheed.
Ain't FBA like foundational Black Americans? Ain't that what it means? Like, I think Fat Joe think this like a rap group or something. Yo, we gonna get into this, bro. Like, what?
How you feel about Lord Jamar. Anybody who is not from another country but is a Black American is a FBA.
Hey, yo, we smart, bro. We be figuring out everything. Hey, somebody said, I got 2 black BMs. Thug life. Draco said, and math do not correct him. I didn't see the whole thing. I mean, shout out to Math, but you know, it's his guest. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe Math may not be all the way that I'm educated on, you know, all of that. Maybe he is, you know what I mean? But I don't know. But it did seem like Math was like kind of riding with him a little bit, you know, when wasn't it Fat Joe was saying, yo, like it actually started here and all of that, and like trying to minimize a couple of things. But I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe Math may not know everything that's going on. You know, shout out to Math Hoffa. We not dissing him. He donated to the chat last week. We not dissing Math. Shout out to Math. We rocking with Math Hoffa. You know what I mean? Shout out to Math.
Fat Joe said that these guys were broke, and this FBA stuff, he mocked it in a way of like, hey, who is this? But you have to know, Joe, no matter if a black person agrees with it or not, no matter if they call themselves that or not, it's nothing more than an adjective of Black American, and you jumped out there at Black Americans when you say this, no matter how you slice the pie. Then he said these black racists and radicals, and, you know, he talked about other people from other cultures that are that way as well.
Bro, can we all just like stop this, bro? Like, Fat Joe is just a rapper. This is not some, you know what I mean, like super crazy, smart Neil deGrasse Tyson type. He is a rapper that's got a megaphone. Like, that's it, man. This dude is not some super smart, savvy dude. Like, he's a rapper. And this is part of our problem, man. Like, we literally just, like, it's like whatever these rappers say, like, becomes law. And Fat J, I said Fat J. Fat Joe did say something, like, in my expert opinion. He was just like, yo, like, this is kind of getting ridiculous when you're a celebrity. It's not like how it used to be. It's like now it's like any little thing you say is like overblown and blown up. I think this needs to be blown up for real, Fat Joe, because I think you got it twisted on how hip hop started, like on everything. Like, I think you got it. I think this is the situation, because what you trying to do is rewrite history. Because and he was trying to say things like, yo, my babysitter's niece like created the hey ho, like what? No, get out of here, Fat Joe. Like, y'all not about to be doing this, bro. Like, at the one thing that black culture got, y'all be quick to try to take. Like, bro, I didn't even know black people created hockey. Did y'all know that? I didn't even know that. But if you look at hockey, you think it's white. Black people created it. Like country music, like all of this, bro. Elvis was out here stealing like crazy. That's why I don't respect Elvis. I will never watch his movie. Like, it's like, y'all can't, like, bro, it ain't about being, like, all black this and all black that. Bro, like, can we have something? And now you, like, up here trying to advocate and try to make it like y'all didn't create it. Like, man, you is bugging, Fat Joe, bro. You had some hit records, and that's it. And that's why Big Pun's was, like, his ex-wife or something. She on Fat Joe's helmet. She ain't rocking with him. She never want to, like, fix that situation or whatever she got going on with him. Like, it's just, bro, he a dude with money that's what it is, bro. Like, he is not some, like, super, like, no, bro. Socialite, like, nah, bro.
But fam, FBA, Foundational Black American, that's a descriptive term.
Yeah, hey, global status. We created, yes, we did create hockey. Yes, we did. I watched the whole video on it. I didn't even know that. I found out this year we created hockey. That's crazy. I never even knew that. All these Black History Months, nobody even said that.
Who we are, who our ancestors are, and when you look up these foundations.
Oh, yo, Marcus Chapman, he been in the chat for a while, bro. Shout out to him, Thug Life, right? Shout out to Emma, I see you in here. She's a moderator. Marcus Chapman says something real powerful. This might be the comment of the day. You know, I'm thinking about going into politics or whatever later. This might be the comment of the day. He said the only thing they really created was the patent. The patent to patent everything. Yo, I've never heard nobody say that, but that, hey, I mean, yo, that's crazy. Like, we created, like, peanut butter, like, all kind of crazy stuff, man. The patent. Wow. That's interesting you said that, bro.
Black American. You can look at it as a cult. You can look at it as Tariq Nasheed is the leader, but all he doing is describing Black Americans. Now, he is somebody who coined this term and made it, you know.
So man, Fat Joe trying to say in 2024, all they doing is like tearing down your great, like, celebrities and all of that. I mean, that's part of it, but a lot of y'all just getting exposed because y'all fake. Y'all getting exposed. Y'all be doing like crazy stuff and think because y'all famous, y'all can get away with it. I'm not saying you, Fat Joe, in terms of all of that, but a lot of y'all, like, that's what the exposing era is in 2024. Y'all just being exposed for who y'all is. You know, y'all ideals, y'all, like, you know what I mean? Stuff y'all been like representing and stuff that people been letting slide 2024 after that Cat Williams interview. Ain't nothing going. Ain't nobody sliding with nothing. Everybody getting smoked from the media. And like, hey, it's 2024. Like, the Kamala Harris, Biden administration, you like promoting, you know, the one that want to like allow Ukraine and launch long range missiles to Russia. You know, that one, the administration you promoting, the one that got gas prices, that had gas prices high, interest rates high, food prices was through the roof. That one, the administration you promoting that, you know, gave Hunter Biden an unconditional pardon. And we seen all that stuff on the Hunter laptop. Like that administration, the administration. And y'all remember back in the day, it was years ago, it was this judge, right? It was like one of a few judges. He was like locking kids up, right? And like he was getting kickbacks from the prison, like the kids' prison or whatever, to lock the kids up. And so they ended up like throwing the judges in jail that was doing that, right? It was like one judge, he was like thrown in jail for doing it because he was locking kids up and throwing them away that didn't do nothing that warranted that, right? He was overzealous doing it and they found out he was getting kickback. Guess who's pardoning him? Joe Biden. So Fat Joe, the party that you want to pardon, I mean, that you want to be advocating for that's pardoning all these people, that's why people ain't rocking with you right now. People seeing like right through you, bro. Like, come on, bro. You don't even be doing your research. You just get on the microphones and start talking. I do that sometimes, but then we do the research together. Thug life. It is what it is. But that, you know what you talking about, Fat Joe, bro. But yeah, and then now, yeah, 2024, like people trying to destroy their black leaders. You trying to go after the dudes that talk about the FBA? Why? What Lord Jamar say to you that was so crazy that you had to like go at him? Like, I know Lord Jamar do be a little bit annoying to people. You know what I'm saying? Not really to me. You know what I'm saying? But to people, he be like getting on their nerves because he be telling them what they don't want to hear. That's why Vlad TV, we gonna get into all of this. Thug life. Like, that's why Vlad TV like was so popping when Lord Jamar was on it. He said what people knew but was scared to say. Now he got his own platform. He said whatever he want to say. And y'all can't take it. Y'all don't like it. Because now he's got a megaphone now. He can go on Piers Morgan. He can talk. That's a big platform, dog. He say whatever you want. And y'all don't like that. Y'all, oh, well, he said, what did Fat Joe say about Lord Jamar? Oh, he was the wackest one in Grand Nubian. I don't care. I ain't listening to Grand Nubian. Here's what it is. You know, I don't care if he was the wackest one or not. He telling y'all what y'all need to know. Y'all didn't create this.
It's most definitely pushing it to grow. And there's other terms and acronyms that describe black Americans as well. But you're not just dissing Tariq when you say that, bro. You taking shots at the whole black American community, and it's coming off as like, wow, bro. Nah, you got to go get really educated because that comes off as disrespectful. Now, he took some shots at Lord Jamar, saying he was the wackest one in Brand Nubian because of what, and things like that. Then talked about what he's put.
Julian in the chat said first black guy that played hockey is Willie O'Ree in 1958 NHL. He was inducted into the NHL Hall of Fame in 2023. Salute. No, we created the game of hockey.
With the FBA stuff as well, as they are saying, because this is the main thing that people don't want to understand and know. What Lord Jamar and Tariq Nasheed did the documentary and stuff, microphone check, is that fam, black Americans created hip hop. Others saw what black Americans were doing and then decided to join in. Now, they did call Fat Joe out personally because of the way that they were saying Puerto Ricans and blacks created it and blacks and
hold on, we gonna get back to this. This is what I'm talking about, bro. This is what y'all don't see. Let me show y'all this, bro. Y'all see these black people with hockey sticks? Like, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day. Hold on. Like, bro, like black people created. I don't want to hear, like, no, bro.
Puerto Ricans and Jamaicans and everybody else created hip hop together. But what Tariq and Nasheed and them,
see what I'm saying? Hold on, let me show you. Where's it at? Like, hold on, like, bro, like they just be stealing, bro. They be stealing everything.
And it's fam, when you look at hip hop, there is nothing that came from Jamaican culture that influenced hip hop or made hip hop move away, that set any trends in hip hop, whether it be the music, the language, the sound, anything. It's all.
What y'all think about this in the comments? Let's run it back.
Because of what, and things like that. Then talked about what he's pushing with the FBA stuff as well, as they are saying, because this is the main thing that people don't want to understand and know. What Lord Jamar and Tariq Nasheed did the documentary and stuff, microphone check, is that fam, black Americans created hip hop. Others saw what black Americans were doing and then decided to join in. Now, they did call Fat Joe out personally because of the way that they were saying Puerto Ricans and blacks created it, and blacks and Puerto Ricans and Jamaicans and everybody else created hip hop together. But what Tariq and Nasheed and them are saying is, hey fam, when you look at hip hop, there is nothing that came from Jamaican culture that influenced hip hop or made hip hop move away, that set any trend.
Lord Jamar cites the DNA of hip hop to dispute KRS-One's claims about the genre's origin. Like, hey, Lord Jamar is taking on a big, you know what I mean? Like a big issue. you know, hip hop. And I like that he fighting for it, bro. Like, nah, like KRS-One, we ain't about to do that. Like, you don't even know what's going on. And people just like super respect KRS-One. I get it. I don't. Nah, man. Like KRS-One, you fighting against the people, bro. Like, you don't even know what you talking about, bro.
Kids in hip hop, whether it be the music, the language, the
we created everything, Doug Life. Yo, shout out to S2647.
To anything. It's all from what Black Americans were doing in America. Same thing for Puerto Ricans, same thing for Guyanese and everybody else that has participated. They never said that niggas didn't contribute. They just said that they didn't create it. Their ancestry, their lifestyle, and what they do in their everyday living, their culture is not what hip hop is.
When y'all was younger in the 90s, I mean, you know, I'm talking about the 90s now. In the 90s, what? Like, Puerto Rican band and all of that, you know what I mean? Or rappers with y'all listening to. Like, come. I mean, they, you know, they going all the way to the 80s and 70s and all that. But in the 90s, bro, y'all ain't had like no, like, come on, like, get up out of here. Y'all bugging, bro. I have, when I had all them tapes, I did not have one Puerto Rican rapper's tape. The only person I heard that was like that or something was Cypress Hill. Like, other than that, I ain't hear none of them, bro. Like, they was, or Big Pun and Cypress Hill. Other than that, I ain't hear none of these dudes, bro. Like, y'all wildin'.
Based on what Black Americans are doing and saying. It's not a form of hate. It's not a form of racism or anything like that. And I want that context to be clear.
And I don't even think Big Pun was all on the, like, we created hip hop and we was there during this inception. Like, what? Like, yo, like, y'all is bugged out, man.
Hey fam, a lot of art forms and music has been taken away from Black Americans, bro, and from Black American culture. And I heard like Math and them say,
and then hold up, another thing too, Thug Life. They getting mad at Beyonce for wanting to do a country album. We created country. If she feel like doing the country, ain't she from Houston? If she feels like creating a country, bro, I'm in Nashville, Tennessee, bro. Thug Life, this is country, right? Country music. So they be talking and being mad. Like, why is y'all mad? Y'all ain't create country music? Black people did. If she feel like creating a country album, let her do it. She gonna do it anyway. You can't stop her. They scared that Black people gonna come back to country and they gonna start outselling. That's what they scared of, bro. You know what I mean?
Well, and I would tell like them this as well. Like, hey fam, we have different races down here in the South too, bro. Like, it ain't just this or that, but niggas know like this is a Black American culture, bro. So just like we have a heavy Hispanic population in Texas. Other parts of the South got other type of ethnicities and racial conglomerates that live around Blacks, but they understand that, hey fam.
And then look at what happens like when Black people get involved in country. Like Nelly did the song with Tim McGraw. Shout out to Tim McGraw. I was in a movie with Tim McGraw. I played Gwyneth Paltrow's personal assistant. The movie is called Country Strong. Go watch that, Thug Life. You know what I'm saying? I was in a movie, you know, and Tim McGraw was cool. He got on the phone. My girlfriend at the time told her happy Valentine's Day. Yeah, he shouldn't be at the movie set. He should be with you. Tim McGraw's going crazy. But shout out to Tim McGraw. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, when Nelly got involved and did the song with, what was it, Tim McGraw? Like, it was crazy big. You know what I'm saying? The song, it was like when Black people get involved in that, like, it becomes major. What's the other dude? Like, it was like the gay dude that did like the crazy famous like country song. Like, yo, like he Black, what he got involved in that, blew up. Y'all didn't hear nothing but that song like circulating like crazy. Garth Brooks or somebody got on, I can't remember who it was. You know, what's her name? Like the Hannah Montana's dad. I can't remember his name. Like, got it, like, that song, like, it was everywhere, bro. Lil Nas X he was playing around, made a country song bigger than anything y'all created that year. We the magical people, bro. I don't care what, like, we magical, bro. Like, If we get involved in country music, y'all scared that's gonna happen. And then people gonna stop looking at the Garth Brookses and looking at all of that. That's what's gonna happen, bro. And we just be Old Town Road. We just be joking, like, you know what I mean? Like, not joking around, but just play around with country music. And look what Old Town Road did. You couldn't go nowhere without hearing it. You know what I'm saying? With Garth Brooks. Oh, I keep saying Garth Brooks, bro. Thug Life. Shout to Garth Brooks. Not Garth Brooks, but Tim McGraw and Nelly. That was everywhere. So yeah, man, y'all can't keep like taking everything from us, bro. Like y'all is wilding.
You can't come tell us that rap, hip hop, the music, the culture, and it's not coming from Black Americans. It is, even in New York, just because they all live. Somebody
said Garth Brooks got some Diddy charges. Actually, Garth Brooks done already spoke out about that, and like was kind of, so the person that was trying to come after Garth Brooks done already let it be known before the person even came out. He said, yo, like they're trying to extort me for money. I'm not going, I'm fighting this all the way. Like this person keep like trying to, I got all the text messages, I got everything. They trying to extort me out of money. I'm not going. You know what I mean? I ain't this type of person, whatever. Like, let's go to court. Let's do what we got to do. He did the same thing Jay-Z did, but the girl got scared and she didn't like she didn't go all the way. You know what I mean? So he already like addressed all of that. It ain't the same as Diddy, you know? So, and like the Jay-Z situation ain't really the same. Like the girl was lying on Jay-Z. She was clearly lying, you know? But you know, I could run through like, we about to give, not to digress, I could run through like a list of A-list celebrities that really did all that. And they still putting them in movies. Even now, giving them like Oscars, even now. But they think you might have had something to do with it, you black. Look what they just did to Jay-Z. His own people tearing them down. I was one of them. Thug life. It is what it is. Crab in a bucket. It is what it is. You know, but everybody tearing them down. He ain't even do it. So, but like Garth Brooks, do whatever he want. What's his name? Not Justin Timberlake. What's the other dude? The young dude, Justin Bieber. He be walking down the street. Booger Sugar, all like, bro, they won't say nothing wrong about this kid. Media. And he be like doing the most. He be in private, in public. They act like he don't do nothing wrong.
Around each other. What they saying is, hey, y'all wasn't doing this as in, hey, bro, we doing our Puerto Rican thing. Y'all seen what niggas was doing and y'all did what niggas had going on. So I'm expecting Lord Jamar to respond back to it. He went in on Lord Jamar, took some shots at Tariq Nasheed. They didn't say Tariq Nasheed name directly. And they basically was saying, like, Fat Joe's like, well, man, they don't know where this is coming from. They OGs, the legends that they know in hip-hop, they not understanding what this is. And it's just about, bro, people are looking at it and just understanding me, myself, like, bro, they took rock and roll from niggas. They took...
rock and roll, too, bro. Y'all done took rock and roll, Thug Life! What is up with us, bro? They about to take... hip-hop blogging, everything, bro. They did! Hip-hop blogging, what's the dude, the white dude name that be with No Jumper? What's his name? End the sentence. Shout out to him, Thug Life. I got no problem with him, Thug Life. But, like, bro, they just be taking over everything. Like, it's just what it is. It's crazy.
All these
Vlad TV be sitting up there trying to rewrite history. No, he don't really be doing that. I'm mad at him because he got me blocked. Shout out to Vlad. No Jumper. Y'all be trying to rewrite history. Like, come on, man.
Other genres from niggas, classic music, jazz and blues and what
blues too? Oh Lord. So they be, bro, nah, y'all be wildin'. You not about to do this, Fat Joe. You not about to,
it's called funk. and they started saying, well, nah, this is that. This is what this is now. And they changing the sounds. And niggas is like, well, hold on, bro. Black people, this is about our life,
yes,
our reflection, what we do every day, the way that we talk. Everybody using the word nigga. Even Fat Joe uses the word nigga. That's not a Puerto Rican term, bro. That word nigga comes from the
and then we be letting Fat Joe do that, which is crazy. Like, if I was Math Hoffa, bro, like that, I think he got like one of these. It's like a gold one sitting behind. As soon as Fat Joe would have been like, it would have went flying. Like, come on, bro. Yeah, you doing too much, man.
History of centuries in America, and that's not no offense to Puerto Ricans. I got partners from every race, every background. When it comes to racial ethnicity, I done worked with niggas, grew up with niggas, went to school with Filipino partners that said nigga, went to school with Asian partners or Chinese or different people that said Mexican partners. All my Mexican partners said nigga, but niggas got.
Somebody said Chuck Berry. Oh, don't know him. Yeah, Chuck Berry created that.
But no, fam, when we talking,
he should be the most like infamous person. They trying to like push his name down. Chuck Berry created all that.
Hip-hop in our culture, it's about our lifestyle. It's about our culture.
And I think Chuck Berry is still alive too. Hold on. That's crazy. Oh no, he died in 2017. Yo, he should be like immortalized. You know what I mean? We immortalize like silly stuff, man. He should be immortalized, bro. We immortalized Denzel Washington's Training Day performance. But we can't immortalize Chuck Berry. It's crazy.
Yeah, y'all people came over here from other countries and was around, but they saying the roots of rap and hip hop come from black people, bro. I mean, the first song is from James.
That's why Little Richard was so big. Like when Little Richard, I mean, I wasn't like real, you know what I'm saying? Like I knew about like because he was like, bro, when black people go back to their roots, they gonna outshine all of this, bro, because it's ours. You know what I mean? Like, we need to be immortalizing like Little Richard and immortalizing like Chuck Berry, not Denzel Washington's performance in Training Day or Smokey from Friday. We immortalize the wrong stuff, black people. We gotta chill.
Brown, which is soul music, rock and roll. That's the first like real official artist where they took his beat.
James Brown should be immortalized. Even when Michael Jackson turned white, you know what I'm saying? He had to give James Brown his credit. It's like, this is where it started. You know what I mean?
Made the break beat from. So when people say they created, it's like, nah, niggas already been doing
Bro,
it.
and they making you forget about James Brown. That is crazy. Bro, James Brown don't even come to mind until he said that. That's how deeply rooted he is, like in understanding everything. Bro, like James Brown should be immortalized. Like they should be mentioning him all the time. It's crazy.
Now Tariq Nasheed interviewed a lot of these OGs, bro. A lot of these guys that were around, and they are co-signing what he said. So Fat Joe, of course, he has family that was involved with hip-hop and supported hip-hop and participated in hip-hop as well. His family and people around him, where he from and things like that. But at the same time, it might seem like it's divisive and it's separating. Niggas just getting the facts straight, bro, because of the fact of...
Hit the like button, y'all, if y'all can, man. Double tap the screen, all of that thug life. Oh, we horizontal, so hit the like button. Y2J said MJ revolutionized pop and still had black flavor in all his music. He's white. Michael Jackson is white. He chose a side. He can't be switching now. You know what I mean? But Michael Jackson did like open up a lot of doors. MTV didn't even want to play like black music like that. They had to. That's how big Michael Jackson was. That's why MTV don't nobody care about y'all now. Like y'all is whack, bro. MTV y'all whack. I don't care. I say it right now. You whack, bro. I don't use y'all footage. MTV y'all whack. I don't care.
The thing is, nobody really includes black Americans in all they stuff and what
exactly. They don't be trying to include us, bro.
Created and our contribution, but he just saying, hey, bro, we just being black and proud, and people are taking offense to it. There are some.
DF Domo with the $2 donation. He said foreigners love to play black Americans. Exactly, bro. When I went to Switzerland, man, they was playing all kind of Beyonce and all kind of like black entertainment, bro. And I was kind of mad. I'm like, yo, because first of all, I don't listen to Beyonce, you know. But like, you know, when I finally got in the car and then I'm like, you know, like airports and all of that, they be playing all that stuff. But like when I finally got in the car and start listening to their music over there in Switzerland, I'm like, oh, this is terrible. I had to bring out Apple Music. I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? And then when I was driving through France, their music was terrible. I went to Italy. Italy music was terrible. Y'all got some terrible music, Italy. Y'all bugging. You know what I'm saying? I was just listening, hey. But when I did hear anything that I liked or they played, it was a lot of like black music, black culture, you know?
Some people on.
Yo, but they play a lot of like 90s stuff like in Europe. I found out. Like the places I went, they play a lot of like TLC, like all that. They be playing like they don't be playing like super modern stuff in Europe. I don't know what the licensing deal is, but you know, I mean, I know people be touring, like current artists tour over there, but the radio stations be playing like old like 90s music.
On the internet, they go all the way up and turn all the way up on niggas and lead with the disrespect. Most def, we not gonna play oblivious to that. It's most definitely people weaponizing it, but overall the message is just pure. People taking pride, and niggas just gotta understand that it's no disrespect at all. It's no hate. Our people don't raise us to hate nobody, bro. Our people don't raise us to talk down on people or treat people like they less than us, bro. You can't tell me that black Americans, yeah, niggas crack jokes on people as kids. Niggas make fun of everybody. We make fun of each other. We crack jokes on everybody, including our family, including our loved ones. We'll sit around and rank all day. People are not separated like, let's treat you like less than a human, or our parents don't tell us don't rock with those kids, or don't kick it with those Asians, don't kick it with those Hispanics, don't kick it with those Puerto Ricans or Cubans or Dominicans. Other people did that to us, so it's just like, hey fam, nigga, and just all over the country, everybody taught to separate from black Americans. So niggas just like, hey, bro, we foundational black Americans, and we prideful about our lineage, bro, and what we've created and what we contributed to. It ain't no disrespect to no.
That's interesting, bro. If you really think about black America, we built a lot of this entertainment. A lot of it. Like still, like first of all, we done built the country. You know what I'm saying? Like we built the country, and then like, yo, that's crazy. Like, we are powerful people, bro.
Nobody else, Fat Joe or nothing else. The people that are disrespectful, they just choosing to do that, but they don't
I'm about to date a black girl. We are powerful people.
Represent all of us, bro. We got people that we rock with from all walks. That's not what FBA stand for, so I did have to come speak up on that and make that part clear. It just is what it is. You can't deny it, even if you don't say you're an FBA, even if you don't even understand what FBA is. It's just a description of your lineage as a black American. Either way, tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos.
All right, now we about to break down this Lord Jamar, what he's saying, man. Super chats is open to all that thug life. Let's see what Lord Jamar's saying.
I received a clip today.
I heard a little bit of it already.
Where Fat Joe went on Math Hoffa's My Expert Opinion. And basically he wasn't happy with part of the foundational black Americans. He attacked foundational black Americans. He attacked me. called me loony, said I was the wackest one, brand Nubian. When he said the foundational black authority, or he said whoever those broke niggas are, right? So that got me to thinking, right? A lot of people who are not necessarily intellectually astute or intellectually muscular will often resort to, name calling their money and, oh, you're broke. And, they try to equate it almost into intelligence, but really it's not. Fat Joe has an album out right now.
Yeah, I like his opinion though. Dude from Urban Politicians TV. A lot of times, like, I'm gonna say this, like, if you're a content creator, it's safer to play somebody reacting to something than you to go to the person's channel and react, because he's doing an upload. Let me just tell y'all the game real quick, because some people, they do say, like, why are you watching like people's reactions to reactions, right? Because sometimes with certain people, they have networks. So he had to, like, I would think, like, with certain videos, he's got to wait for them to clear. You know what I mean? Because if I just upload and do a reaction, it gets hit with a copyright. So you got to wait for it to clear, and then you got to argue your case or whatever. So your video may get cleared through YouTube. So you publish it so people can see it. Like, after the copywritten content and all of that, it goes through his process, and you dispute it for fair use or whatever you do. His video is in the clear. You see what I'm saying? So it's better to do that than me to just go. Because when I was doing the verticals and I would do it sometimes, like, I would get hit by copywritten. But then, like, if I would go to, like, Devori Darkins or somebody and I would be reacting to it, I wouldn't get hit by copyright. Right. You see what I'm saying? So it's like certain different, networks and stuff like that work with different content creators. And it's easier a lot of times to do it this way than to go straight to the podcast and listen to it. So that's why I do it sometimes.
And just like how the Democratic Party kind of expected foundational Black Americans to just support it just because, I think Fat Joe thinks that although he has a gripe with foundational Black Americans, I think he believes.
And I know Lord Jamar know who I am, you know what I'm saying? And I've kind of said some not nice things about Lord Jamar in the past, so I kind of want to make sure you don't get me.
That we're going to go out there and support his new venture like we've done in the past. Well, people, I feel that all foundational Black Americans should boycott Fat Joe's new album.
Yo, he's right, though. What y'all think? Y'all think, hey, y'all, should we boycott his album? What y'all think about that, bro? Yeah, I ain't buying your album. First of all, I don't even know how to buy albums in 2024. Who know how to buy albums? Like, who does that? Like, they be faking, bro. Like, oh, like, this is sold this many units. Don't nobody be buying albums. Y'all be fake, bro. Who buys albums?
I believe, and at the same token, I believe all Puerto Ricans should go out and support it.
I can't wait for Art from the Art of Dialogue to end up interviewing, like, Lord Jamar. He cool with him, so I want to see what he's gonna ask him. And he gave me, like, permission to him, and Say Cheese said I can use whatever they want, wherever I want. So
that being said, I'd like to see how well it does. Because what all these people don't understand is all these people who have been ingratiated by hip hop is that if you took it back to your so-called roots or to your motherland or whatever the case may be and asked them to support you, you would not be where you are today. So he says, I was the wackest one in Brand Nubian. Right? You know what that's like saying?
Oh, yeah, I do want to hear this. Hold on. We going to, hey, Lord Jamar, don't get me, bro. Like, hold on. I want to hear this, bro. What you saying, man? Because I think some of it's getting cut. But I do like that they be cutting out his bad words. He said a lot of bad words. When you start playing his music and playing music.
Let's address them.
See what I'm saying? Like, you got to deal with these dudes.
Just such a
Like, bro, I want to hear that, man.
You're going to be like, he just sat there and let that shit.
Because I think the other dude then took the music out and everything.
Welcome back to.
Bro, this is so ghetto, bro. You already 15 minutes in and you not even like, bro, what is you doing, man?
Oh. A lot of us thought that at one point.
All right, let's rewind a little bit.
Welcome back.
Trying to get past all this music.
Wisdom cipher. All being born to wisdom.
Let's fast forward it a little bit.
Let me give some birthday shout outs. Hey, was yesterday, peace. And today, we celebrating the God Equan born day. Peace to the God Equan. Pod family. Peace to you, Heck Nine, as always. Much love, family. Sam W, thank you.
Yo, his super chat's going crazy, bro.
He said, peace, God, dope. You let hip hop handle it. That's how it's supposed to be. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, and they letting hip hop handle it. He is hip hop. I don't care what you say. Lord Jamar is hip hop, bro. Like, he part of it.
And finally, DB, thank you, said hot joint LJ. Run it 3 times at least. Yeah, that's what we did. You know what I mean? Ran it on him 3 times. You know? Could have dropped bombs and all, but now we just, we just let it play. So thank you. Thank you. So, maybe y'all seen it. I received a clip today where Fat Joe went on Math Hoffa's My Expert Opinion. And, basically he wasn't happy with part of the foundational Black Americans. Called us broke. And he called me a Looney Tunes. I know. Hey, Nubis, come on, man. You're going a little crazy right now, bro. Gotta fucking relax. Nubis!
It just cost me my monetization. Oh my God, bro! Saying bad words, man.
Wake the fuck up. So anyway. Yeah, he went on there. He attacked foundational Black Americans. He attacked me. Called me loony. Said I was the wackest one in Brand Nubian. So yeah, let's just go by address thing by thing, really. You know what I mean? And see. So at one point he said that the foundational Black authority, or he said whoever those broke niggas are, right? So that got me to thinking, right?
Yo, he should have been checked, bro. He should have been checked, bro. One of them dudes, like, at My Expert Opinion, should be like, wait, hold up, bro. Like, you wilding right now, Fat Joe, man. Like, you is bugging.
First of all, a lot of people who are not necessarily intellectually astute or intellectually muscular will often resort to, name calling, and people of this era love to just talk about their money and, oh, you're broke, and they try to equate it almost into intelligence, but really it's not. But it got me to thinking, right? Fat Joe has an album out right now. And just like how the Democratic Party kind of expected foundational Black Americans to just support it just because.
See, I'm starting to like Lord Jamar, bro. I'm starting because he was calling out the Democrat. He was calling out Kamala Harris, all of that. I'm starting to rock. Man, I'm rocking with Lord Jamar, bro. Who y'all rocking with? Y'all rocking with Lord Jamar, or y'all rocking with Fat Joe? Y'all let me know, bro. I'm rocking with Lord Jamar on this. You can come in.
I think Fat Joe thinks that although he has a gripe with foundational Black Americans, I think he believes that we're going to go out there and support his new venture like we've done in the past. Well, people, I think it's time that we decide who the president's going to be. We decide who sits at the cool table and who doesn't. I feel that all foundational Black Americans should boycott Fat Joe's new album.
Somebody said we rocking with FBA.
I believe, and at the same token,
hey, we need a boycott. Bro.
I believe all Puerto Rican.
Hey, if it's like that, Fat Joe, you need to be boycotted, bro. You a guest here. I don't care what you think. Like, they need to boycott me, but who gonna be buying Fat Joe's album anyway?
Should go out and support it. That being said, I'd like to see how well it does. Because what all these people don't understand is all these people who have been ingratiated by hip hop.
His chat is saying justice for Big Pun.
Is that if you took it back to your so-called roots or to your motherland or whatever the case may be and asked them to support you, you would not be where you are today. What do you think the true percentage of Puerto Ricans that really support Fat Joe's albums? I'm just curious. Do we have a thing on that? Dialogue with Nasir. Thank you. He said a channel called The Birdman made a 45-minute video trying to debunk you. Called you a Christian because you're a flat earther. Ha ha ha. That's hilarious. No.
Wait, Lord Jamar is a flat earther? No, you hold on, let me see. Let me look this up. You will not be believing in no flat earth, Lord Jamar. I went skydiving, bro. Like, so I you could see the curve like when you up there. Like I was like 14,000 feet up. You could when I jumped out. So hold on. I know you smart enough not to be a flat earther. But Lord Jamar talks flat earth and Godfrey we trust. Oh wow. Yeah, he is. He's a flat earth enthusiast. Yeah, he is. Wow. Go skydiving, Lord Jamar, and you, hey, anybody tell you the earth is flat after that, it's wilding.
I'm just a researcher, that's all. I'm just someone who's done the research and wouldn't be foolish enough to come out in public and say something like that unless I was 1,000% sure. Okay?
I don't care what research he did, I was up there. You know what I'm saying? I was up there. I jumped out of a plane, dog. I seen the curve. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so, nah. I don't believe in no flat earth.
So, there's that. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So I believe that we need to pull away from shut up, Divine Allah. No, it wasn't. Matter of fact, get out of here. I don't want you in here no more.
Yo, imagine getting blocked by Lord Jamar. That's crazy.
Bye. Yeah. our support.
He a flat earther. They say skydivers can't see like the curve. Bro, I swear to you, bro. I've seen the curve, bro. I don't care what they say. Like when you look far out in the distance and you 14,000 feet up, bro, it looked like it's doing this. Like nah, bro. I don't care what they be saying. Go 14,000 feet up and jump.
Is now, as far as your musical ventures or any, these TV shows that you're doing, we're not watching now. We're not watching. We're now pulled our support from Fat Joe. I mean, we still love you as a person, I suppose. You know what I mean? Like, but as far as supporting your art form and all that, and feeling like, you don't fuck with foundational Black Americans, well, let us show you the power that we have. Let us show you who we really are. Oh, you hilarious, Jimro. He said, how do I boycott something I was never going to listen to? He said, and I'm someone with an Afro-Puerto Rican mother and FBA father. Nobody checking for Joe. Thumbs down. Oh, man. Nah, I feel you. And I think that's what he doesn't understand either. I don't think anybody is checking for his music, but we definitely not checking for it now. We definitely not checking for it now, and I think that's the reason he's doing rounds right now to try.
Y'all be sending me some cool stuff in my PO box, bro. Like what? Like what? Like, I rock with y'all, bro. Thug life.
Garner some sort of, support for his new album, which is called, and I'll tell you what it's called. It's called "The World Changed on Me," or some shit like that. Yeah, "The World Changed on Me." I listened to it just as a homework type of thing,
Somebody said the earth is flat.
And listen,
that's what you think.
We're all entitled to our opinions. You know what I mean? We're all entitled to our opinions. So Joe's opinion of how he feels about FBA and how he feels about Lord Jamar, that's his opinion. And he's entitled to it. He's entitled to it. But just like he don't have to agree with me, I don't have to agree with him. Only the shit I be talking about, I be backing it up with facts. And I back it up with...
I like that he's like trying to challenge him to come on his podcast. Right? Because, Fat Joe, you can go to like all your friends' podcasts, everybody you super cool with, everything. Like, that's one thing. Go to a podcast where somebody's going to challenge you and not care about your perceived legend. You know what I mean? That's when we're going to see whether or not you really know what you're talking about. Because Lord Jamar is not like somebody who's going to be, you know what I mean? Like super crazy, like, oh, he's Fat Joe, like fanned over him or nothing like that. He gonna like, hey, he gonna challenge you. Like he been in the limelight too, bro. Like he ain't, nah. So I want to see that.
Well, you see, I just backed something up with actual action of a song. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so he says, I was the wackest one, Brand Nubian. Right? You know what that's like saying?
Yo, that's a low blow, bro. Like he's the wackest one in Grand.
That's like saying Scottie Pippen was the wackest one in the Dream Team. Clyde Drexler, like who do you want to pick on the Dream Team? Because please understand, the Brand Nubian was a fucking Dream Team, my guy. Okay, so to say that I was the wackest one in Brand Nubian, I'm sorry, you're not hurting my feelings with that. You're just not. And here's another thing, sir. I write all my rhymes. I always have. And for a person that doesn't write their own shit to try to judge someone that does,
oh,
disqualification.
Oh, hey, so wait. So Fat Joe don't write his own stuff? Is that what he's saying?
Ball. You're disqualified from even commenting on something like that, sir.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You have to write your own rhymes. Okay, I don't know who's writing them now because TA is not writing them anymore. I don't think Armageddon and dudes like that, but somebody's writing them. But it's not you. And if I was the wackest in Brand Nubian,
first of all, Fat Joe, you're gonna have to address this Like, are you writing your own rhymes or are you like Drake? I want to know, like, is he writing his own rhymes, bro? Like, I mean, a hit record, you know, they got like writing teams and stuff like that. We know that, bro. Even Dr. Dre don't really write his own rhymes. But like, even some songs, some DMX songs have like writers on it. And DMX is my favorite artist. It used to be Pac, but it's DMX now. Not just because he dead, just because I just rock with DMX, man. It just is what it is, bro. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, a lot of rappers be having like writer credits and all that, but come on, Fat Joe, man. Bugged out.
I've always been better than you. I've always been better than you. Yes.
Drop a diss song then, Lord Jamar. Hey, drop a diss song. I want to hear you go back and forth with him.
You've sold more than me. You've been very successful. And I'm happy for you. That's great. But let's not get it twisted. You're not a better MC than me. I challenge you to put out better music than me right now. Like right now. And you got an album out, but I'm getting ready to put something out. I think you would need to work on something new because this would be nothing like, no, it wouldn't hold a candle. And I don't care all the platinum producers. I'm telling you, this elephant is just a
King Buck said he played this song at the beginning of the live. Okay, yeah, I can't play it because of copyright. Mm-hmm.
Black Sector Mafia said culture vultures and tethers get mad when we refuse to let them.
That's why I rock with the chat, because y'all be like keeping us hip on what's actually going on. That's why I rock with my chat, man.
Leech off of us and our culture. This is true. They can't name one element of hip hop they created. Exactly. We still ask because I asked KRS, I asked Fat Joe, I asked Lazy Legs, Buster, a bunch of them. I asked to come to a debate, sit down and let's talk about like civilized people. Bring your assets, bring what you have that strengthens your argument. I'm going to bring the people that I have that say they were there and can tell you about the origins of hip hop. And yes, some people may have been Puerto Rican. Some people may have had a Jamaican background or something like that. But guess what? They were all doing and acting like foundational Black American youth.
So wait, so you're trying to say that there was Puerto Ricans and all these people actually there, Lord Jamar? So you basically like saying what Fat Joe was saying? Am I wrong? Like he low-key saying you kind of helping Fat Joe's argument, to be real with you. Am I bugging? That's what it sounded like to me. What y'all think?
They weren't acting Jamaican. They weren't acting Puerto Rican. When it came to interacting in hip hop circles, even before the culture had a name, the culture was still there. And it was being influenced by foundational Black American youth using foundational Black American music as its base.
Why y'all send me this? Y'all trying to give me a VR so y'all get me caught up?
We wasn't using any Puerto Rican slang. And not just Puerto Rican, anything. It's not about hating anything.
No, he said I'm hearing it wrong. So Fat Joe is basically saying that like Puerto Ricans and all of them people was there like at the inception of hip hop. So from what I'm gathering from like listening to Urban Politician TV and everything is, which he's a third party, you know what I'm saying? He's not like them. But that Fat Joe is kind of, you know what I'm saying, thinking that they are like one of the people that, you know what I mean, like created this. He's saying that there was them type of people there, like during the inception, but they are like mimicking what Black people were doing, is what he's saying. So like he's not technically all the way refuting. Like I'm gonna be fair, bro, with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's not all the way refuting. You know what I mean? Like what Fat Joe is saying. So y'all in the comment section, I'm watching the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all picking up off of it.
That doesn't look like you. These are non-arguments that people try to create to try to say that this is what people are upset about. No, we're upset about the fact that you can't just admit that the thing that you love, hip hop, that has brought you fame and fortune, was created by a people that you subconsciously look down upon. That's the problem. Have I cursed a lot today?
Yeah.
Damn, I forgot. I don't know if I did. You know, I'm trying to. You know what I said I was trying to do. I'm still trying to cut it down. But yes, this is a mute argument. Like nobody's trying to talk about racism in hip hop. This is not no racism. Say no racism in hip hop. Thank you, Yoda Khan. Del Monte Green Bean said, "Come on now, stop playing. I need something to ride to." Jamar, now stop playing, dear sir. Thank you, Del Monte Green Beans. You know we got to get this shit right, man.
It's not, and then you want to swear again, bro. Let's do this. All hood dudes trying to do. Jesus, bro. Christ, bro. Like, Lord Jamar, that's what I don't understand, man. You trying to do a podcast, you can talk however you want to talk. Don't you understand you literally lose money when you sitting here cussing? Yo.
Just got a couple of my features back. And it's yeah. Sounding good. Sharif Gunner, peace. He said, Lord Jamar, is it true that Pun used to write for Fat Joe too? I mean, this is what I heard. I don't know. I wasn't there. But these are the things that I hear. Now
y'all think Pun wrote for Fat Joe? What y'all think?
Make sure that you click this like button, click the share button, let people know we're in here. We're addressing, if you're just joining us, we're addressing the slander that Fat Joe put upon, you know, FBA as well as me. And we, you know, listen, man, I still got love for Joe, man. I remember Joe from back in the day. I remember first seeing Fat Joe back at this spot called Quando's.
Oh, he going to the history of Fat Joe.
On the Lower East Side, they used to have these hip hop joints there, and this white lady Amanda.
Oh, shout out to y'all! I thought we was gonna get like 300 views talking about this. It's a few views in here. Shout out to y'all.
Here, she was like the promoter back then for the shit, and I remember a lot of motherfuckers used to be in there dying.
All right, but this is basically what it is. I got to get off here because he's too ghetto and dumb, bro. Like, it's just what it is. He gonna keep cussing. He don't have a high vocabulary, good vernacular, so he's gonna end up messing up my monetization the longer I listen to him. But you pretty much get the gist of what's going on, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody. In my opinion, I feel like Lord Jamar didn't really refute much of what Fat Joe was saying. I don't believe like Fat Joe is right, but he didn't really refute much of what he was saying. Let's see if we can go to let's go to Urban Politicians TV. Let's see what they saying. Let's see if we can watch the rest of it, because he might have caught something that I may have missed.
That's like saying Scottie Pippen was the wackest one in the Dream Team. The Brand Nubian was a fucking Dream Team, my guy.
See, that's another reason why I do it like this, because he will block out like a lot of what he's saying.
Okay, so to say that I was the wackest one in Brand Nubian, I'm sorry, you're not hurting my feelings with that. You're just not. And here's another thing, sir. I write all my rhymes. I always have. And for a person that doesn't write their own shit to try to judge someone that does, disqualification, foul ball. You're disqualified from even commenting on something like that, sir. You have to write your own rhymes. Okay, I don't know who's writing them now, because TA is not writing them anymore. I don't think Armageddon and dudes like that, but somebody's writing them. But it's not you. Influenced by foundational Black American youth, using foundational Black American music as its base. We wasn't using any Puerto Rican slang, and not just Puerto Rican, anything. It's not about hating anything that doesn't look like you. These are non-arguments that people try to create to try to say that this is what people are upset about. No, we're upset about the fact that you can't just admit that the thing that you love, hip hop, that has brought you fame and fortune, was created by a people that you subconsciously look down upon. A flat earth. Like, bro, do you want to debate me about that?
The thing about Lord Jamar, bro, you will go on Pierce Morgan and go on these like white platforms, bro. And then what you would do is watch what you say. You won't cuss, you won't do nothing. You will make all these white people all this money. But then your own platform, you sitting there cussing. Getting limited monetization. Like, what is you doing, man?
Like whatever you want to debate me about, bring it out, bro. I'm ready. Like, but this is not intellectually equipped to sit down and really get into me. That's why they got to just say it somewhere else from afar. You know what I mean? Like, come on the show. Let's talk about this. Ain't nobody hating on y'all, bro. You just telling the truth. I had Puerto Ricans on my show. Shout out to Ruby D and Whipple Whip. They were there. They said there were no Puerto Ricans in the beginning. They were the first ones. They got there in 76. It been what's going on. Like, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about?
Oh, yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and as I expected, Lord Jamar responded to the clip that got in rotation on Twitter yesterday. It became part of the conversation where Fat Joe made an appearance on the My Expert Opinion podcast recently with Matt Hoffa. Took some shots directly at Lord Jamar, mentioned him by name, called him the wackest rapper in Grand Nubian, and also took some shots at the conversation of foundational Black Americans, FBA, and Tariq Nasheed. Now, they didn't mention Tariq Nasheed by name directly, but if you know, you knew exactly who he was getting at. Called niggas broke, said some other things as well. And I had a links in the description where you can watch that at 4 at on Lord Jamar YouTube channel. He did say a lot more and get more into detail with this conversation. Tried to grab some of the highlights there. As he did say himself, he do want to speak with Fat Joe about this.
Marcus Chapman said, I bet old boy Ant be up all night editing Lord Jamar's lives. Yo, hey, they need to create a program, Marcus Chapman. Like, you just run the program through. You know, like, I don't want to talk about the program I use because I be getting like way too many people in battle rap trying to copy me already. But like, it needs to be a program like to where you can just run, you know what I mean, like a clip, and it just cuts out all the bad words. Like, that's what they need. It would be a lot easier for content creators too. Whoever y'all like, maybe somebody can invent that, become a millionaire. Like, that needs to be created.
It's not no hate or anything like that for Fat Joe. He just want the facts out there with the history and everything like that. And when it comes to Mad Hoffa and Fat Joe combo, you got to go watch that on Mad Hoffa YouTube channel. He does have it copywritten on his platform and stuff. So if you want to hear directly what Fat Joe said, you can see that over there. Now, it's several layers to this conversation and all. As expected, Lord Jamar had to get his slick shots off. Talked about Fat Joe not writing his own music, so how can you call me whack? And if that's true, I most definitely agree with that. You can't call a nigga.
One thing, haters. If like, I see like I got a few haters in the chat, I'm not gonna read y'all comments unless y'all super chat, hate and super chat. Other than that, you're not gonna get on my platform. I'm not reading your comments.
A whack rapper if you don't write your own music. And I'm not the nigga that's pushing for boycotting. I feel like me, when I push boycotting, to each his own, however anybody feel, it's a real serious issue for the community. Now, I don't think Fat Joe is...
He said they had one hit. Don't let it go to your head. That's it. Hey, another thing is, I mean, having a hit record is a big deal, bro. Like, I don't care if it's a one-hit wonder. Like nothing. Like if you had a hit, that's a big deal. You know, one song, like I worked at Island Def Jam. I know what a little bit of these artists go through. Like to market, promote, all the meetings involved, all this craziness, the the media circuit, everything you got to do, like with a hit record, the touring, the working the record, the going on different platforms and performing the record. They got a lot they got to do with one record. So if they've got a hit, that's a big deal. It's more than I've ever done. You know what I'm saying? So if they got a gold plat, a platinum plat, like, I mean, that's history. You know, so I don't care about somebody having a one hit record. That's dope to me. I don't care. Like, they did it. You gotta think all of these hip hop artists, you know what I mean? And there's people that be having like hit records, like in the midst of like Tupac being alive and Biggie being alive and Diddy, like, you know what I mean, at 100% and all, you know, like, and they still be like getting hit records, like in the, you know what I mean? Whether it's a one hit wonder or not, like, who cares? Like, they did it. Heavy D, all these different people, you know what I'm saying, had mad hits. So, you know, they get nothing but respect from me having a hit record, bro.
All the way fully aware, and I don't know of exactly what the FBA conversation is, because that is disrespectful, because a foundational Black American is not just those guys on Twitter. Now, some of them might be going at you super disrespectful, calling your names and things like that, but that is a description of our lineage and full and things like that. But you heard Lord Jamar say, hey, I'm willing to sit down, debate, I'll bring my guys, and we'll talk about the days of the original time of hip hop. You bring your guys, let's have this conversation. He has said this before with Cool G Rap and other people, like, let's sit down and let's talk about it and we can have it. I've had other Puerto Ricans on my platform already come and speak. Y'all come as well. And Tariq Nasheed did the Microphone Check documentary that he put out, and he got the OGs and the people.
Tariq Nasheed tells untold hip hop history with Microphone Check,
who was there from day one in the origins of hip hop in the form of New York. Where
people like Tariq Nasheed is important too, like to speak on a lot of it.
How they got their thing going, like, well, hold on, we was here from day one and stuff like that. But when it comes to FBA, this is see, y'all, what y'all like to do is take one little thing that's said and try to coagulate it. You know what I mean? I'm not saying Grand Nubian was bigger than Heavy D. I'm not saying that at all. I've never said anything like that. I'm saying, like, if you have a hit record and you've in the midst of all of these like big artists, to have a hit record come out, like, and maybe his hit wasn't even the year Heavy D wasn't running. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, in general, you know what I mean? To have a hit record when you have all of this competition, like, even now you got like Lil Baby, you got Drake, you got all these different like big artists, Taylor Swift's, like all these people that dominate the chart. If you can get a like Boston Richie or whatever, I know he a snitch, like whatever, Thug Life, you know, but if you can have a hit, you know what I mean, a Future, like The Weeknd, like all of these like big artists, right? And you can get a hit record or something close to a hit, but let's say a hit, you know, and you know, it's in the midst of all of this. Like, you deserve some sort of credit, bro. That's all I'm saying. Overall conversation that needs to be understood. FBA is a description of who we are as Black Americans in America. Now, Tariq Nasheed is vocal about it on Twitter, and you might not like some of the things he says, and you might not like some of the verbiage, but foundational Black Americans is not just people on Twitter. That's our lineage, our bloodline, and what our ancestors went through and who we are as a people. It's not a cult. It's not some type of trend. It's really a descriptive phrase of who we are. Meaning, foundational Black American. Your families, your loved ones came through centuries of being in America on this soil, not immigrants from Africa, not from Puerto Rico, not from Cuba, not from other countries, meaning they came here and through the slave trade centuries ago, or they were already living here.
Somebody said you are clearly a Trump supporter. Yes! Yes, I am.
Before the colonizers came in and did what they did in America, they fought in all the wars. They built this country from the ground up, from the roots taught people to survive here, fought for other people's rights and freedoms. That's what a foundational Black American is. No matter if you like Tariq Nasheed or what comes with that conversation with people on Twitter or not. So when you diss foundational Black Americans or you mocking it, it don't matter what's in front of it, because there's other descriptive terms out there as well. And they got different people that coin different terms, push different terms and different phrases of it to acknowledge Black Americans who are from America, who didn't come from another country and everything like that, and who've been here for centuries, dog. It just is what it is. That, hey, our lifestyle, and that's how it ties into rap and hip hop, because hip hop is the top of the culture. Hip hop is at the top. Everything else is up under the top of it. But above hip hop is Black American, my nigga, because that's what it's a reflection of. You can't deny it, city to city, state to state, town to town. What Black Americans do every day is what is viewed as hip hop, because it's an art form that is derived from the way that we live day to day. I tell y'all all the time, not every Black person is hip hop. But Black people that are hip hop, they make everything that we do hip hop. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. From the way that we talk, the way that we
dress, you know what I mean? The marketing,
dress, the slang that we use, because what we do is our everyday lifestyle. It comes from what we do and what we put in the music. We create a soundtrack from it from day to day. That's why you go city to city. You go to LA, you go to the Bay, you go to the Midwest, to Chicago, Detroit. You come down here to H-Town, you go to Dallas, you go to different parts of Texas. Then you go over to New Orleans, Shreveport, Baton Rouge, Mississippi, Alabama, Memphis, Florida, anywhere, North Carolina, South Carolina. Everybody is using their slang, their lingos, and what they do every day, and they put that in the music, whether it be the sounds, the beats, and that's what hip hop is. That's Black American. Nobody said that nobody else.
Hold on. You said, what about the art of dialogue? Which one? Yo, this dude, Dame Dashford go anywhere to hate on Jay-Z, bro. Like, it's crazy, man. So he said what? Yo, I normally don't even like, there's people super chatting. I don't be. But let's see, art of dialogue, Lord Jamar, KRS-One. What's up, man? Saying pause. Hold up. Lord Jamar calls out Fat Joe and KRS-One for lying about Puerto Ricans creating hip hop.
Puerto Ricans, do you feel like they played a part in creating hip hop?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Were they early? Were they the first contributors? Yes. Did they do things to help proliferate hip hop? Yes. Were they, do we have valuable people from the Puerto Rican culture that has contributed? Absolutely. But in the beginning stages of hip hop, in the creation stages of hip hop, this was very much a Black American youth thing that had no outside influences from Puerto Rico or Jamaica or any other type of place that you may name. The influences, if anything, were from down south America. The influences were our parents' music. Like, it had nothing to do with any outside people, and any individuals that might have been from those places.
Shout out to King Buck Wow. $2 donation. Appreciate you, bro.
Did not bring that culture to hip hop. They had to act Black in order to assimilate to hip hop culture. That's all that's being said. There's no hatred or no racism, whatever they're trying to call foul on. It's just saying, listen, the thing that you love and adore is something that was made by Black American youth. Get over it. It's not the melting pot y'all are trying to painted as. Now, I don't know if there's some sort of financial reasons, being we have the Olympics coming up and people want to attach themselves to certain things.
Yo, one thing about Lord Jamar, if he says something, he stands on it. Not a lot of people do that nowadays. They'll say something and I apologize and I changed my stance. And if he says something, he is riding with what he's saying.
We just had the 50th anniversary of hip hop. That was very lucrative for certain people. You understand? So,
yo, why is this dude over here on the right side got a morphing like Power Ranger thing? Like, what is going on YouTube, bro?
Yeah, museums being made in the Bronx and stuff like that. So I think in some people, it's their best interest to try to mold a certain narrative, you know, but the truth is the truth, you know. I got people that was there that will tell you what it is. This is not just me talking, you know what I mean? But because they'll say I wasn't there. I don't have to be there. I don't have to be there because the DNA will show you the everything that's incorporated into hip hop will show you that it has nothing to do with Puerto Rican or Jamaican culture, period. And those were myths that were just put out there. I'm not exactly
try to take away from black people. Emma said, wait a minute, hit the like button, hit the super chats.
Sure when. I think it started happening in the 90s. Don't know why, but we're here to clear this up.
So why do you think people like Fat Joe and Crazy Legs, they push that narrative? It's like, for me,
what's up?
It's one thing for them to push it, but when you got people like, you know, KRS-One pushing it, yeah, that's crazy, man.
Well, you know, I can definitely understand why people like Fat Joe or Crazy Legs or even a Pete Rock, you know, feel like they would want to push that narrative because that's what they heard. And quite frankly, it'll make you feel good. It makes you feel good. You know what I mean? If you somehow believe that you had a hand in something, but then when you find out otherwise, you know, it could make you kind of salty. And
I want like Fat Joe to really like sit down and debate somebody on this. And like, where was the influence, like the Puerto Rican influence? Like, I want to hear this. Cypress Hill didn't influence hip hop, I don't feel. I mean, they were there, like, but like their sound, like, you know, like people just take people's style and sound and run with it. Like, I haven't heard like much influence from the Puerto Rican genre.
It was nice to go with those myths or those narratives when they were put out there and all of that. But yeah, it's just not real. Oh, and also I wanted to say to that is, I think there's a certain like maybe slight guilt that comes with people of a certain lineage who weren't born there. Okay? So now you have people, you have Puerto Ricans or Jamaicans alike who, if you're not born there, they look down on you a little bit. Jamaicans will call you a Yankee regardless if you...
Marcus Chapman said it wasn't any. I don't think, I mean, the only person, like, I don't even know if I'll Be Short's like Puerto Rican. I know he was a singer. That's the one Puerto Rican I remember, like other than that, like...
Your parents are Jamaican and was born in Jamaica and all that. You understand what I'm saying?
And then in Jamaica, the only thing I remember is like Shabba Ranks. I used to call him Shabba Ranks, but Shabba Ranks, like, but he ain't had nothing to do with hip hop. Like, like, they just be saying anything, man. Anything.
So I think some of these people have a little bit of that going on where they're almost trying to overcompensate and show like, yo, listen, I'm standing up for my flag. I'm standing up for, you know, I'm Jamaican, I'm Puerto Rican. That doesn't matter. I was born here in America. I'm not American like them. I'm with y'all. And all I'm saying is, if we're really all one, if this is really all about unity, if we all see ourselves as black, then why is this even a fucking issue, yo?
Mm.
What's the fucking problem? If we're all one, then black Americans did this. And if y'all was Black Americans, then we don't have a problem. But you want to separate yourself with these different flags and all of that. You want to be one, but you want to be singled out too. So if you want to be singled out, well, then we got to say, all right, well, then you wasn't there in the beginning. Because
yeah, somebody said, I'm not a fan of Jamaican music. I'm a fan of hip hop. It's a difference. Even Bob Marley said him and the Wallers was copying the Temptations.
it was only Black Americans that was there.
Yeah, and I know KRS-One, he spoke on it, and he was calling people stupid if they try to downplay Latinos playing a part in hip-hop.
And then he went...
Bro, KRS-One is just trying to be inclusive, bro. Like, he's just trying to include everybody. Because he probably super cool with somebody like... You know, I don't rock with KRS-One. I don't know why y'all be liking him, bro. I never listen to his music. I don't care. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care. I never listened to his music at all. I thought he looked weird. I thought his music wasn't that dope. You know what I'm saying? I'm like 40. I'm not like 50. You know what I'm saying? So maybe if I was 50, I would have had a different appreciation for KRS-One. But I'm like, yo, he ain't even all that. I ain't about to be listening to this dude. I don't care what people think. Like, I didn't listen to KRS-One, bro.
As far as to say that hip hop couldn't have been...
He just like, bro, like he like one of them, turn it off. Sorry, KRS-One. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get it, bro. Like, I was listening to like Far Side and like, you know what I'm saying? I want to listen to no KRS-One, bro.
Created without Latinos.
Yeah, that's a wild statement.
That's a wild statement. Because I'm going to be honest, and this is no disrespect to any Latinos in hip hop.
Jerome said rights. Bro, like, come on, bro. Would you really like trying to get a KRS-One tape? Like, I wouldn't.
But you can...
But it could be where you from. Like, if you from New York, yeah. But I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, bro. I wasn't checking for no KRS-One.
Move everybody from hip hop and just leave Black people, and hip hop would be just fine. It's when you remove Black people from hip hop that it all goes to shit.
King said, Piper Boy speaking facts today, and I didn't listen to CRS-One, Bell Pepper Nose. Self either. Yo, I could not listen to it, bro. I was like, why are people listening to this dude? I did say that before. You know, I'm a natural born hater, bro. I be hating. It's just, but like, I'm like, you know, like I'm a reasonable hater, I'll say, bro. But it's like when I would see him, I'm like, why? Like, I never got it. Like, he don't speak for me. Well, I mean, I know he think he speak for hip hop, but nah, bro, you ain't about to just make me believe like Puerto Ricans like like get out of here, bro. Like, he wild.
Let's keep it real. I feel like a lot of this pushback is because certain people don't like Tariq personally. They don't like what he's about with FBA and all that type of shit. Like, listen, Tariq is a cool guy. I'm not some sort of Tariq disciple, though. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things that...
And by the way, YouTube, I'm cool with Art of Dialogue. I got permission to use his stuff. You know what I mean?
I may not agree with as far as the full FBA, you know, stance on reparations, let's say. You know what I mean? But that doesn't stop me from engaging in the truth. You see what I'm saying? Like people will say, well, because on my father's lineage, right? My great grandfather is from Guyana, right? But my mother is full what you would call FBA. So you got some people, well, you're not even FBA, Lord Jamar, like you have Guyanese in your fucking family. So what? Why would that make me lie? Why would that make me lie? I'm still going to tell the truth, whether it falls in my favor or not. See, this is what y'all don't understand. When it doesn't fall in your favor, you want to now lie. If it don't fall in my favor, I don't care. I don't care. Oh, my father's half is going to be mad that they wasn't down with the beginning of hip hop. Nobody said the Guyanese was in the beginning of hip hop. And my family is so New York. Like nobody has an accent in my family. I didn't come up with any Caribbean recipes in my home. Like that's my great grandfather. Like, you know what I mean? Like we've been in New York.
Yo, what is Guyanese, bro? Like, what did he just? What is this? Guyana, South Africa. What is the nationality of Guyanese? Indo-Guyanese. It says 39.8% Afro-Guyanese, 30.1% mixed race, mostly Dougla, 19.9% Amerindian. 10.5% and other 1.5% include Chinese and Europeans, such as Portuguese. As a result, Guyanese do not equate their nationality with race and ethnicity, but with citizenship.
For Udine. So it's like we Black Americans from New York. You know what I mean? And Black Americans from New York, and I'm not even going to just say the Bronx, and that's blasphemous too in certain circles that, oh, the Bronx created.
Audio 100 said English speaking country in South America. Okay.
It. I'm going to say the New York City area created it because a lot of shit was going on simultaneously. I think that some people, you know what I mean? How could you know? If you're in the Bronx, you don't know what's going on in Queens. You know what I mean? You don't know necessarily what's going on in Brooklyn unless you're traveling like that. You know what I mean? And not everybody was doing that. A lot of people were staying in their own neighborhoods and all of that. Yeah, even KRS had to correct himself because he had the song South Bronx. And he said, well, you know, to be historically correct, it started in the West Bronx, you know. It's all debatable, you know. Some people say East Bronx. Some people say they was doing this in Brooklyn and Queens too. So, like I said,
he said Guyanese is not African.
Hip hop started around that New York City area at that time by Black American youth, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with it at all. But BET, right? Gotta ask you about this.
Acoustic said I meant South America.
How you feel about the backlash they got for remembering O.J. Simpson at the BET Awards? And the main person that was giving them backlash was Stephen A. Smith.
Listen.
Y'all know what Stephen A. Smith is. I ain't gonna even say it, bro.
You know, to try to encompass somebody's whole life into one moment, you know what I mean? That first of all was never proven. You know what I mean? Like that it was, you know, there's a lot of things have come out subsequently that says maybe he didn't do it after all. People, none of us was there. We don't know. But all I know is when I was coming up as a child, O.J. Simpson was a hell of a role model on the football field, you know, jumping over luggage in the airport on them Hertz commercials, you know, being in movies and all types of shit. Like O.J. Simpson, up until that fateful Bronco ride, was the motherfucking man. You know what I mean? Like, basically. So that being said, we can't just erase everything that he did. Again, keep in mind, people, this man was acquitted. He was found not guilty. Like, whatever you feel in your heart is what you feel in your heart. But
man, I'm about to get up out of here, man. Shout out. Next time I come back, we talking about like politics or whatever. I might put this on members only. I don't know. I'll leave it up for a little bit and then just put it on members only. But shout out to everybody. Shout out to Emma for being in the chat. You know, I appreciate you. Hey, Emma, we got to get back to Emma, My Magazine. We got to get back to politics. I got to get back into that. Shout out to King Buck Wild with the donation. Shout out to Marcus Chapman for checking in. You know what I'm saying? Goonie, I seen you in here earlier. But shout out to everybody. Come rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. All the new people coming in here. Like, yo, I ain't even got, like, I think all these views is from, like, people, it says browser feature. So people just tuning in from the browser. It's not like notifications from the channel. They want to hear like battle rap, politics, and stuff like that. But shout out to everybody. Marcus Chapman said, I'm just a blogger. Come rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all